Hello everyone, this is Pritam Shah and welcome to our YouTube channel Cognitive Coders. So I hope you guys are doing well and uh, if you if you are still not visited our channel, this is our channel. You can go through. Okay. So today, we are going to do another Python question. Okay, Python problem. Okay. So today we will do from DataLemur. Okay. So this kind of problem used to ask in for data engineer. This is not a very complicated oops kind of oops scenario or any dynamic programming like thing, or not a very easy kind of thing. Okay, the medium based question for data engineer it used to ask. Okay, so let's do it. So they are telling this is a fang python interview question, but I don't know. I don't have idea about that. Okay, so whatever it is we'll practice from our end. Okay, so based on this kind of array level question, set level question, dictionary level question, you will uh, you will get from your interviewer, any company. Okay, because for data engineers, array, uh, dictionary, sorting approach, then set, these things are very much crucial data structure, I can tell. Okay, so looping approach, how you are taking the basically they will give you very medium level question. Okay, so how you are taking approach and what would be your solution, that is the main thing. Okay, so let's do. So what is the question today? This is the question. Okay, so given an array integer when nums, basically they are giving one array. Okay, array of integers returns the length of the longest consecutive sequence of element that can be formed from the array. Okay, so the consecutive sequence is the exactly one greater than the previous element, and the element is sequence can be selected from any position in the array to and do not need to appear in their original order. Okay, so basically I'm just trying to sort this thing. So what they are asking, they have given one array. Okay, so from there you need to get the output. Okay, so what would be your output? So longest consecutive number. So here they have given the array. So from here the longest consecutive number is 1 2 3 4, basically the consecutive number. So the continuation, the longest continuation, that they are asking. So 1 2 3 4, the consecutive number after 100 is more more away, so it is not consecutive number 100 to 100, so it will not be considered. Okay, like that. So 1 2 3 4, the maximum length, so that's why 4. So for 3 2, after 2, after that 3, so like that. Then 2 is the consecutive number, 2 element is there, so 2 is the consecutive number. So one thing from it is clear. So whatever it is, if there is an if the in this in the array has some number, then consecutive number should not be lesser than 1. 1 you will get. Okay, so now the max consecutive number you need to find out. So if there is and there is a and there is the thing like 2 4, so 2 4 is not consecutive, so for 2 there would be 1 1, so for it there would be 1, uh, 1 written, so from there max would be 1. So 1 and 1, the max value is 1 only. So like that. So all the corner test cases we need to keep it mind. Okay, so after seeing this thing, so what it is coming on mind? We need to iterate this array elements. Okay, so they want the consecutive number. So for that also longest consecutive, consecutive number means one by one. Uh, the the two numbers difference is 1. Okay, whatever it is, suppose your first element is this and the second element is this, then this would be consecutive whenever whenever the difference would be 1. Okay, like that. So how we will do? First we will sort this array. Okay, so how to sort? Just nums dot sort. So it will first sort this array. Okay, now what we'll do, we will iterate the array, each and every array element. Whenever we will sort this thing, sort this array, so how it will come? It will come as 1 2 3 4 and then 100 200, like that. So let me write it. It will come like, it will come like 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 100 comma 200. So it will come like this. Okay, so once it is sorted, then after that we will iterate for using the loop, for loop, for I in range length of nums. We have sorted already. Okay, nums. So now what would be our condition? So for first we will check the consecutive. Once we got this array in sorting format, then for I in range, for I would be each and every index of this element. So then we will check the no the elements are consecutive or not. So consecutive, for checking that, this would be my condition. I means, for I equals to 0, nums 0 means 1 should be, if I equals to nums of I plus 1. Nums of I means 2. So if I equals to nums I means 1 equals to nums of I plus 2. Is the value is 2. Nums I plus 1 mean value is 2. So 1 equals to 2, it is not that not the correct thing. So here nums I plus 1 equals to I plus 1, then it is satisfying the condition. Then we can take one counter to store the length. We can take one counter outside of this count equals to 1, because it will start if we have any element, it will start from 1 only. So that's why we will not take from 0. So count should be 1. Okay, 1 would be increase if it is matching. Then once again i's value would be from 0 to 1. For nums 1 means 2, nums 1 means 2, 2 plus 1 3, and then nums 1 plus 1 means 2, then nums 2 means 3 value. Then this 3 value and this 3 value equals to it is matching. Then once again count would be increased. Okay, like that. Whenever it will come in the 0 1 2 3, whenever the I would be num3, that time left side you will get the count 4. From 4 4 plus 5, 4 plus 1 5, and the next 1 here 4 plus 1 index 5, nums in index 5, it will give 100. So it will not match. In that case it will go to the else condition. So what should we write in else condition? In else condition we will so we need whatever count till now we got till now we got. So what we would do, we would store it in one of the variable for the answer purpose, but that should be that also you need to define before answer equals to 1. As I told you, if you have element, then 1 would be your mm, minimum answer. Okay, so that's why answer would be answer equals to max of max of ans comma cnt. Okay, it will take the answer, and once again the cnt value will refresh, so that if the consecutive, for now we have till 200, if we will have once again the like that 7 comma 8 comma 9 comma 10 comma 11 comma 12 like that, then this would be my most consecutive number than this is 4, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 would be there. So for that, if it will go till this, then once again the count would be reset, and once again for 200 it will count, the 100 to 200 it will not get matched, once again it will come here, once again the value would be resetted, the count value, once again it will go to 200 to 7, 207 compare, once again the if condition will not satisfied, it will come to else, and once again it will go to save. Suppose here 8 comma 8 would be there, so so once again it will go to 7 and 8, so 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, whenever your the I value would be 6, that time it will go to here, and from here and I plus 1 here it would be compared, so that time once again it will get matched, once again the count value will get increased 1, sorry it would not be 0, it would be 1. So every time count value resetted to 1 only, because as I told you 1 would be the mm, minimum value, okay, if you have any element, so like that only. So once again it will go to 7 and 8, it will compare, then when it will the index will come here, then it will compare with the same element, so so we can't compare with the same element na. So for that what we will do, we need to skip this. So for this, for skipping this, what we will do, nums I, if nums I equals to if nums I equals to nums I plus 1, then it will just continue, nothing it will do, it will continue. If it will if it is same, then 7, then 8 and 8, for whenever it will compare the 8 equals to 8, this thing first it will compare, so 8 equals to 8, when it will see, then it will not go to this part, this part it will not go to, it will once again I value will get increased, and it will go for the comparison. 1 minute, what it is happening, man. It will go to the competition for 8 comma 9, this competition. So like that, if you do hands-on approach, you can understand. So after that, what would be your return? Your return would be max of the max value of answer count. So why it is? Because for the last iteration the count uh, it would be stored, the count it would be stored, if it is matching, then it will not come till else part na. So count already stored in the count variable. So now if it is more than answer, whatever it is stored from the previous value, it is stored in the would be stored in the answer variable. So if it is more than that, so that maximum value we need to take, so that's why we use here max function to get the correct output at the end. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood. So this would be our answer. If I'll run it, list out of index. Okay, here as we are performing here I plus 1, I equals to I plus 1, so my range would be whatever is the length of the list, that minus of 1. Okay, just keep it in mind. So now this is, so basically here compiler have some issue, I don't know, the expected thing it is undefined every time, so that's why it is not showing matching. But this would be your expected output. You can see for this expected output is 4, I'm getting 4. For this kind of scenario 3 2 it is 2, I'm getting 2. Okay, like this. For this kind of thing also, you can see 1 and 1 duplicate thing. Okay, 0 1 and 2, the output is 3. Okay, same for this also. You just try from your end, and if you think that there is some issue, you can also comment. I'll check the logic one from my side also. Okay, or if you have better approach more than that, this is the sorting approach I tried. Okay, you can use set also here. Okay, using set also you can do. Whenever you will use the set, automatically it will remove the duplicate value, and also it will sort your whole array. Okay, you can use set also. So based on this, you can show your approach to the interviewer. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood. If you think our video is useful for you guys, mm, try to show your love in the comment section, man, so that we also get motivated. Okay, so whatever it is, so if it is good for you, or if it you think more better, better content you are expecting for from us, that also you can comment. Okay, comment in the video comment section your approach also, you can comment, so that I also can learn from you guys whatever approach you are taking for this kind of question. Or if any question you have, that this question could be asked in the current market companies, that also you can mention in that comment section. Okay, I hope you guys have understood. If you have any kinds of doubt, so so for now, goodbye. We'll once again connect in the next video. So if you still not have subscribed, you can subscribe our channel. Okay, Cognitive Coders, for upcoming videos. You can, for getting the notification of upcoming videos, you can also press the bell icon. Okay, there are lots of video we have uploaded. Okay, if you guys go through these videos, your interview preparation would be better. Okay, I could say. Okay, so thanks for watching our video. For now, bye.